Alright, so we are on our way this morning to a little boutique store. I am down here in Bradenton, Florida. The store is on Pine Drive on Anna Maria Island, and I love this store. Right now the name is escaping me, but I go to this store because they have good sidewalk clearance sales. I love to find clothing and stuff it into my suitcase. I also look for Lily Pulitzer t-shirts for myself when they're on clearance. And yeah, if you hear a motor running in the background, it's because I have the car's AC pumping away. It is a hot 95 here, love that kind of weather, and it is only 11:20 in the morning. So figured I'd try to take you guys along with me. Please hit the like and subscribe button, and I will see if I can sneak you guys into the store so you can see what this store is like. They not only have boutique clothing, but they have fun island jewelry, housewares, all the things you need on a little island shopping trip. And I'm all about that, love the island vibe, and let's get started. Okay, so hopefully you can hear me. I'm gonna try to turn down the AC a little bit, make sure I don't swelter totally. Let me see if I can do this. Okay. So this is Anna Maria Island. I figured I'd do a fun island vibe thrifting trip. I'm gonna do some thrifting today at Goodwill, but first we're gonna start at a little boutique store, which I forgot the name. Hopefully I'll put it on the screen. And it's a gorgeous drive to this thrift store. Beautiful condos, palm trees. And so today is a Thrift With Me island trip. I am down on Anna Maria Island. There is a bus bringing everybody to the beach. The beaches are gorgeous here, but I am out and about today shopping, looking for great deals for resale on eBay, and I am actually on my way to Pine Drive on Anna Maria Island. It is a drive that leads down to the pier, and they have all kinds of fun shops. Now, a few of the shops run clearance sales, and they put their clothing racks out on the sidewalk. Lily Pulitzer, different, beachy type clothing, cover-ups. I love to stop here, do shopping for myself, and also for the store. So figured I'd try to bring you along today, see what's out there, and maybe also stop at a Goodwill and see what I can find. So this is Pine Drive. All kinds of, look at that donut shop. I was going to say all kinds of cute boutiques. Donuts. The Donut Experiment. Very cool. All kinds of fun little places to eat, to snack, to shop. Very relaxed vibe. Really, really fun shops. Ooh, look at that. I gotta go there. Okay, I gotta pay attention to what I'm looking at here. Very cool. North Shore Cafe. Bet you they have good coffee. Might get one of those later. So I have been down this way quite a few times, I have to admit. I love the shops down here. They're right along the pier. You can come down, grab something fun to eat, sit at the pier, and go shopping. There's some different stores. I think that's the store I wanted, the Island Cabana. I'm gonna have to go further down and make a U-turn if I have passed it, which I think that's the shop I wanted. So let me see where I'm going. This is called the Beach Bum. They have kayak rentals, golf cart rentals. You don't even need a car around here. Very fun. There's an ice cream shop. And yep, that's the pier down there. Let me see if I can zoom this in. And I will turn around in here. Look at this, a thrift store. I'm just gonna make a U-turn in here and go back to the boutique store. So the thrift store is closed today, but I have been to this thrift store, surprise, surprise, which is, it's a really cute little thrift store. And this is where I found that eagle that I recently showed. And okay, more later. Okay, so lots of fun little boutiques. Look at this place. How fun is this? All the buildings are brightly painted. And let's see what's open. Now I did bring a mask along. Hopefully we'll have safe social distancing because the mask is going to be quite hot today. But figured I would film and show you a little bit of what this town has to offer. So this is the olive oil, Anna Maria olive oil outpost. Really nice oils, balsamic vinegar, all flavors, great for cooking. Over here is an Orvis shop. Not quite sure if they are open. Gonna have to check that out. They look like they might be closed. They sell Yeti. Lots of places to sit in the shade. AMI, Anna Maria Island. This is one of my favorite shops on the island, the Island Cabana. Here you can see a rack of clothing, porch sale, 65% off. I have shopped here many times, beautiful clothing. So I'm gonna go through these and see what I can find, probably more from my own closet. So let's get started and I'll show you what I find. Okay, I'm gonna try to go through some of this. We'll see if we can figure out the pricing. Normally $98, Black Dot. So it looks like Black Dot is 65% off of everything. Somebody do the math for me. Oh, these are cute. I love these. I might try these on. Really adorable. Okay, so we're gonna put this over here because we want those. And let's go on to the next thing. Tyler Bow. Let's see if we can find some linen. Oh, this is pretty. The Island Cabana. Look how pretty that is. A linen like cover up. Really like that. What is this? Cedar Mart. I don't know Cedar Mart. Do you guys? This is going to be rough. This rack is so filled. Okay, there we go. A little tank top, knit tank top. Altered State, I think. Oh no, mustard seed. Very oversized, beachy vibe. Just beautiful. Oh, another pair of pants. Is it? Oh, these are like the diaper pants. We called these diaper pants back in the day. Oh, I really like these. Hope this is my size. Maybe I'll try this stuff on for you guys. Let's see what size it is. This is a, I don't know. Let's see if I can pull out the tag. Okay, and film, a medium. Wonder if a medium would fit me. I'm actually going to try those on. Super cute. Yes to those. Cedar Mart again. I guess most of the brands here are going to be boutique brands. Oh, these are Jag jeans. I love Jag jeans. Okay, so these are slims, pull on. I'm probably going to need at least a 6. Oh, these are a 12. Okay, so how much are these? 64. I might take those, minus 65%. Boy, when they do a percentage like that, the math is a little rough. But yeah, lots of beautiful things. I'm very attracted to linen. Let's pull this out. Oh, that's pretty. I like that. 174. And what tag is this? Let's see if we can do this. Really pretty. I don't know that I would do that for 174. Really gorgeous. Are these pants or is this a dress? Those are pants. Very nice. Striped. Okay, a little overwhelming. Cold shoulder lace peekaboo. But I love these. Let's pull these out. Very into linen pants lately. Oh, these are size large. That's nice. Okay, what does that say? 189? I don't have my glasses on. 169. I really like those. Okay, so 170. What would 65% off of 170 be? Half of 170 would be 85. Okay, So less than $85. That might be a little bit too high for those. Again, beautiful. This is capturing my attention. What is this white piece here? Let's pull this out and see what this is. Island Company. Princess dress. Oh, I really like that. Again, $189. But it's the 65% off. Extra large. Oh, so beautiful. Look at that skirt. This is all like a ribbon applique, but the ribbon has been like fringed. Beautiful. Okay, let's go on to rack number 2. This is a gorgeous print. We love that. Let's pull that out and see what that's about. Oh, we like that. This is Adrian, size medium. I might try that on. $79. Very beautiful. I'll give that a go. This is gorgeous. Oh, look at that iCat print. This is like a metallic gold on an aqua blue. Very pretty. Lots of island prints. Very fun. Okay, and this is children's clothing. Let's see if we can take a peek inside. Okay, so we are inside the Goodwill on Manatee Road, Manatee Drive, something like that, in Bradenton, Florida. And figured I would just peruse up and down the aisles of the hard goods. Even when I fly somewhere, I try to stop in the different thrift stores so that I can see what the different states are selling, what their price points are like, because I know in the future I will be back this way again. And if I find good thrift stores where I can really score, I will go ahead and shop and plan future shopping trips to mail this stuff home. I've done that before. I've thrifted in other states and then I just ship the items home. Here I'm finding I'm going to call it a student art piece. That's what I think this is. And it is numbered and signed. I might have taken a chance on this even though I couldn't tell what the maker's marks meant. Did have a little chip, but I found it really interesting. Here I'm just looking at a vase that's India brass, state spoons, and hot plates. I would have picked up the hot plate if I had been at home. I always like seeing my initial. It's a cast pewter piece, I believe, in an iris design. I would not have picked that up. I love a good scoop. I call these mercantile scoops, and I've seen these with plants growing out of them in farmhouse design. Really cute. I was surprised at the amount of vintage items. I guess when people move to Florida, they downsize or, make their decor more beachy, and a lot of this stuff gets donated. Here I'm looking at this label. It says it's a 1960s wire basket, but that's handwritten. When you find an item with a handwritten tag, you want to use the information on that tag as a starting point for your research. You don't really want to trust that 100% because the person who wrote the tag might have been mistaken. So anytime handwritten information really needs to be double checked, in my opinion. This pattern caught my attention. These are Melamine Plates from Home Company, which I think is the old Target label. Could be wrong about that, could be Walmart. Here is Homer Laughlin, a very big set. This is the golden wheat design. And I would definitely not have picked that up. That is quite the set, very large. These are some John Deere Gibson mugs. I'm going to say these probably would bring $2 to $4 a piece. So again, I would not have picked them up. I'm trying very hard to really hone my skills on china and pottery because it is so heavy. You really want that profit capability to be high so that if you're going to go through, you know, the whole work of packing breakables, it's worth it in the end. But I always like to look. These were made in England. A lot of dishes come out of England. It doesn't always mean it's a good thing to source. I thought these were quite pretty. If I had a big old farmhouse, I might have mixed these into the, you know, into the set. But I don't. I have a simple ranch house. I have to admit, I still look at salt and pepper shakers quite often, but I can't remember a time where I've sold salt and pepper shakers that, you know, I hit it out of the park. I don't know that the profit has ever been there for me with salt and pepper shakers, but they're easy enough to ship. I thought that piece was quite nice. Here I picked up these 3 little dishes, and I don't know what I was looking at. Are these salt cellars? Are they, you know, a place to put your tea bag? You can leave a comment down below if you knew what those little elf plates were for. Now this set caught my attention. This is warranted. I think I'm saying that correct. Vintage, definitely vintage. I'm gonna guess 60s, 1960s. I would have picked this up if I was home. This is 22 karat gold painted, and although the brand is not something that spectacular, there I'm showing the bottom marking, I thought these were just stunning. I thought this would definitely sell. Somebody would want this. But I left it for somebody else. So even though I've stopped picking up single coffee mugs, as I always say, I'm still doing teacups, and the better ones are still bringing, I'm going to say $22 to $27. So still worth it in my opinion. So teacups I break the rule for. I will pick up singles. They have to be really gorgeous though, and really a good brand. So here I'm doubling back because I wanted to check out the artwork aisle. Now, I was pretty sure I was not going to ship home artwork, and there, if you could see, was a gentleman standing next to the artwork. He was with his mom, and I wound up talking to them for quite a while. They saw me filming, and you know, I make friends with everybody in the thrift store. I want to know their story, what they're selling. Very interesting. They shared that in this same thrift store, they found a Native American painting, I believe it was last year, that when they comped it, they couldn't believe their eyes. They thought they had a copy, and it turned out to be an original, and they sold it on eBay for $22,000. So you can be sure they're in this thrift store all the time, checking the artwork. And hearing that story, I felt like I could find a treasure too. You guys know quite often I've sold picture frames for very high amounts of money, so I always look. That frame had a cardboard backing that really was a telltale sign that it was a less expensive frame. You really want to check the materials that the frame was made with, including the cardboard. I thought these were great fun. I imagine they went in like a serving dish, a Lazy Susan, but I think this was used for floral design. I don't know that that was used for food. So I think back in the day when people had parties, they created floral centerpieces, and I think that's what that was for. This piece of glass was very heavy and very beautiful. When I turned it over, the silver part really spoke to me that this was a modern piece, probably sold in Home Goods or TJ Maxx, something like that. Did not look vintage. I think the silver paint was way too shiny, like a chrome finish. This vase was beautiful, but you can see made in China. It's funny, even when I travel, I look at very big pieces of pottery like I'm just going to be schlepping this on the plane, but you guys know me, I probably would wind up doing that. This is Threshold, just a vase from Target. And these pink vases, I'm thinking 1960s, very fun, and quite the color. So that ends this part of the video of my thrifting, thrift with me, thrift along, any of those things, trip down in Bradenton, Florida. And if you find yourself that way, I definitely recommend this thrift store. I thought their prices were good and they had quite the selection. Thanks so much for watching. Go out and get what's yours.